Good evening, everyone. Welcome over to NR2003 KFC Fantasy Series. Race 8, I think. Here for Season 2. We'll be going overseas for the first time. Our first stop is Mosport, Canada. Yes, Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, also known as. And some major apologies of having to change the track. Well, not the actual track, but the version of the track. Apparently, the first one wasn't up to standard. So, but yeah, this is the first time we're going to Canada, as well as at the track. So, let's see how racing can bring on here. Of course, I have to do it really quickly. Like, it was a bit of a rush, trying to get things on, but whatever I've done, let's see how the race will bring. Yeah, do what we can, and I would certainly look back at it to see if any improvements should be made for the next race, if there is a next racer from next season. But anyway, we're here now. Finally, we can make a move on from there. I think I'm going to be commentating alone, so drivers, once again,
to your cars.
Without further ado, let's see who will qualify on pole. Sheridan takes his second pole of the season, I think. Thomas Giuliano, spectacular qualifying for him. He will start second place in his number 3 car. Drew Walker, the championship leader, will start from 47. I think Drew Walker is still a championship leader, but I don't know yet. Camrat will start from 4th. Dylan Hayden will start from 5th. Arthur Sharvey will start from 6th. Alrighty Alasia will start from 7th. Imperius Delta will start from 8th. Kendrick Meeks, your defending champion, will start from 9th. And Alfred Struss will start from 10th. As we go down the order, by the way, we have a change of driver. Lynn Hill will not be racing today at Mosport, Canada, following an injury sustained in that collision back at Chicagoland, where he just flipped over and did a Ryan Newman on the track. Unfortunately, sustained some injuries, had to go to the hospital, and as a result, he is ruled out, at least for this race. So the driver who will be taking over is a female driver named Lola Churnside. As you can see down there, she's covering for Lynn Hill in the number 54 car, and she will start from 27th place. And we go down, we look at the Jason Motorsports cars. Of course, Joey Walker is the highest placed in qualifying. Who else? Who's next? Oh, I don't think anyone else apart from Drew Walker, the Jason Motorsports, have qualified in the top 10. Cat Rose qualified 18th. Where's Jerry Chen? Down in 26th. Where's Richard Petty Jr.? All the way down into 32nd place. Anyway, without further ado, let's get set for the race. Oh, by the way, I want to start the race because this is supposed to be
Drivers to your car.
the race where we have the national anthem at the start. So I'll see if I can bring the Canadian national anthem to commemorate the start of the race. Let me get the thirst done. Alright, here it is, the Canadian national anthem. So, let's start hearing it from there. Here it comes. Anyway, we shall start seeing the cars rolling on. Anyone watching the Twitch, please let me know if the ticker is working, because I had to redo the ticker for some reason, but I think it should be at least neater than before. So I'm trying to take a glance myself. Okay, there we go. So now we're looking good, much better than before. Let's see, we can skip towards the start-finish line. There is going to be at least one caution in this race due to the tight track as well as being in a road course. So let's see how these cars can handle. Okay, right. Off we go racing in Canada for the very first time. Let's see if everyone can end this lap in one piece. We see Solomon Sheridan go side by side. Solomon Sheridan takes a little pip for the lead if they can. It seems that all the cars have made it at last. Well, for now. James Jameson at the very back. Oh, some cars are going up onto the grass, so we gotta pay attention. Let's take a look at Lola Churnside. You can see she's right over there in the number 54 M&M's car. Yes, it's the same similar scheme to the number 25 car of Jacob Hammond. I think Jacob Hammond is racing in a similar scheme. Instead of the yellow scheme that he's driving, as you can see over there, he's just slightly behind Churnside, or 2 cars behind. You can see Jacob Hammond is racing in a white chocolate scheme of M&M's. Yes, it's a very tight track, but this is what I call Canada. It's always going to be challenging. It's going to be really tricky to pass as well, so expect this to be like Monaco. And take a look at Owati Alejo. Owati Alejo is no longer just Lightning McQueen. He is now the king as well. He's driving in a half-half scheme, pretty much compared to, well, a similar scheme as you remember back in the Formula 1 1999 British American Racing race with 2 liveries altogether, half and half. We go back towards the front. Oh, Drew Walker, is he leading? Drew Walker's now leading. Where did he come from? We'll have to find out. How do he make up for? I think he make up two places, I think. But let's see how he overtook those cars. It's only been like a few laps, so. Oh, that was mighty. Let's see. Drew Walker overtook 2 cars for the lead on 1 lap. That is pretty interesting to see. Drew Walker has got a slightly powerful car, especially being a Cadillac. This is the number 47 car. Drew Walker proving himself that he wants to win that race. He wants to win at least 1 race this season. He has only won race, and that is at the first race at Daytona. You can see him, he's overtaking 1 car, and that is Thomas Giuliano. Thomas Giuliano very rarely gave him, well, it's a rare sight seeing Giuliano kindly giving him the space he needs, and then he goes for it. Now he's doing the same and immediately goes past Solomon Sheridan. And this is like, oh, already? I think, yeah, coming to lap 2. So already Drew Walker has taken the lead. Alright, Alejo just said it's lagging. It's not really lagging for me, but it's lagging a bit, especially with the ticker running. So, but it should be alright. Just change your drivers or, well, refresh the page if you can. But otherwise, it should be working. It is a bit laggy. As Drew Walker takes the lead as we go into lap 2. Solomon Sheridan still in second place. Cameron up into third place. Dylan Hayden, don't know where he started, but he's starting to appear in the top 10 these days now, especially since his victory in Indianapolis. Some cars are going up the grass, as we see. There's also Xavier up into 6th place. Oh, and there's his semi-teammate, Kendrick Meeks, your defending champion. I think these two drivers are going to work together to get past this car. What stream software am I using? I'm using OBS, thanks John Appleseed and Discord. I mean, if it wasn't with the ticker, this would be much better, but I want to use the ticker. That's one thing. Otherwise, it won't look real. Unless there's an alternative, I'm using this ticker for now. Drew Walker, Thomas Giuliano wants to get back onto 3rd place as he tries to get past Cam Wright. Oh, Simon Sheridan seems to start slowing down a bit. But these cars are still keeping in bay at the leader for Cam Wright. No, sorry. Drew Walker, he's still leading. And still, cars are still keeping the views ahead of Drew Walker, making sure he doesn't get away. Oh, and there's another teammate of Killmix Racing, Riley Hill. In Paris Delta 9th place, and Ortalager 10th. Oh, Lola Crinsa, what happened to her on her first debut? She appears to have got wrecked. That is a rookie mistake for her, I think. Oh! What happened to her? This is a crap mistake for her. I think. Oh, there's Billy Joe. Billy Joe Bash just caught her up, and she sent her onto the gravel and onto the wall. That is not a good start for her debut. Her car is now turning into a Corolla. But she's managed to pick up the pieces for now. But there's no full guarantee that she's gonna catch up the rest of the pack. I mean, it seems Drew Walker is not far from her anyway, but let's see. Drew Walker still leads. Solomon Sheridan 2nd place. 3rd place now Thomas Giuliano. Cam Wright 4th place. Dylan Hayden 5th place. Kendrick Meeks now up into 6th place. He has gone past Arthur Xavier. These cars are still going slightly onto the grass. Drew Walker still leading, and he is currently holding the fastest lap at the moment. And we see a battle for 8th place, I think. For 9th place, actually. There is Quinn Mullany getting past Alrighty Alijo. And he has. And he's got Richard Herman behind Alejo. Put under pressure, and someone's just joined for the first time in this race. Oh, Lean Hill. I guess he's not happy right now.
No! Believe it or not.
Well, you must have saw what happened, so I just took a swift guess.
Yes, I did.
Well, okay.
I did, and I'd like to find out who it was.
It's Billy Joe. I just shown who actually done it. It was a simple tap. Billy Joe sent her right onto the gravel, onto the wall, and just left her hopeless. She's now turning into Solomon Sheridan's Corolla now. and I don't know how long she's gonna last
That's all I
now.
needed to know. That's all I needed to know.
Well, we'll find out. There she is right now.
At least we haven't given up yet.
Well, not now. Her times are getting a
No, the
bit
car
faster than
couldn't have
before, but still not to match all the other cars, I think, compared to Drew Walker.
We'll need a caution. We'd need a caution to get back into this thing.
There is guaranteed there will be a caution. Because I've tried almost everything. I kept getting caution, caution, caution. Especially with the new track, I kept getting a few cautions, but I want to make sure this happens, you know, like just 1 or 2 times. So I'm sure there's going to be at least a caution coming up.
We haven't had one yet. I'm honestly surprised I haven't had one yet.
Well, no cars have ended up with Lola Chen's side, so it's only herself that's got herself victimized. Oh, we take a look. This is rare to see some overtaking on the...
Well, with the way that they're racing now in that pack there, I have a feeling they might not last too much longer.
Well, yeah, I mean, if the tires come to a strain, then we'll see, you know, how they'll last, really. Some cars have gone onto the grass, but from what I'm seeing, it looks normal because of the line and stuff. We head back into the lead. Drew Walker is still leading, and we see Cam Wright attempting overtake on Solomon Sheridan. And it seems that it will be successful. Cam Wright has got in front of the number 11 of Solomon Sheridan. And Thomas Giuliano is still there. Kendrick Meeks is now on the roll. He's now got Dylan Hayden to sort out to take him away for 5th place. Where's the top 10? I think that's the top 10. Quinn Mullany and also Xavier. That rounds up the top 10. So that pushes Alrighty Elijo out of the top 10. Dex near Miyazaki, you can see he's driving a different scheme today in a Black Lives Matter car. And didn't we look closer to this rookie as well? Well, he's still a rookie, but on his 2nd race. This is the Japanese driver, Nariyoshi, driving well. It's quite ironic that he's driving a BMW of the Japanese driver, but who cares? That's his choice. He's driving a car he wants to choose, so leave him up to it. I think the laps are definitely slower than normal real-life lap times for a NASCAR Cup race, I think, because I'm pretty bad at knowing what's on the track, and I see something going up. Okay. Someone suggested an online series, which will be very difficult to do, and ideally there are other series to go for. I'm really bad at hosting servers. I don't really know how to do it, even though I'm pretty much an IT, well, pretty much some sort of a geek guy, but even so, I have no real experience on hosting servers. Let me look back at the OBS. It's still running okay with the ticker, so it's slightly clearer and, well, it's minimized a little bit, but you can see it's a bit more clearer and a little more realistic. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay. Cam Wright. he might be on the chase for Drew Walker if we compare the lap times. He is faster at the moment, well, on the last lap, than Drew Walker. We are now coming into lap 10 soon. We're looking around. Beautiful scene around the track, to be honest, especially in a Canadian area. It's really beautiful to see Canada surroundings around. So that's a good thing. Drew Walker is still leading. Cam Wright is supposed to be on the chase. Well, hopefully he'll be able to catch up to him anytime soon. Okay, Churnside. Whoa, she's still pretty slow. Well, don't know about the car in front of her. Oh, maybe she'll have time to make it before Drew Walker comes by behind her.
He's got pretty much half the entire course, so she'll be fine.
I guess.
See, they're only just here. She's already down there.
Oh, Cam Wright is being overtaken by Solomon Sheridan, and Kendrick Meeks is on the charge. Kendrick Meeks is putting them under pressure right now, and I think there's no way Cam Wright is going to defend that position. Unfortunately, he's going to have to settle behind Kendrick Meeks for now. He's on the outside all the time. There's no way. He's going to have to give up the spot. So it seems Solomon Sheridan is faster than Drew Walker now. But how long will that last? Will he stay competitive? We saw Cam Wright. He was faster a minute ago until just one lap later. He's already caught up with Solomon Sheridan behind him and has gone past. And now Kendrick Meeks has now gone past Cam Wright for third place. Don't think we're going to have pit stops today due to really tight pit lane, and it will cause chaos if there are if the pit lane is used. Ooh. Where is Drew Walker? Can't even see him. Okay, there he is. Wait,
what happened to the 20? He's dropped back.
The 20.
I saw that John Appleseed was right at the back.
Well, I can see John Appleseed somewhere. I have no idea where John Appleseed went. Oh, John Appleseed is way down the order. Don't know what happened to him. He's very slow.
You think that might have been another wreck?
Potentially. Oh! Just caught that moment. John Appleseed was...
It was.
John Appleseed...
Tristan Mendoza, I believe.
Probably. Yeah, Tristan
Mendoza. Mendoza just drove...
Hit him onto the wall.
Mendoza just drove straight into his quarter panel and just dumped him pretty much.
Wow, that has affected him so dearly. Now he's driving really slow. I don't know if he's going to last. But just look at that. Absolutely unbelievable. I don't know what... I mean, to be frank, Tristan Mendoza must be in the wrong, really. Like, literally, for no reason. It's a bit like what Billy Joe did to Churnside. That, unfortunately, John Appleseed got forced into the wall thanks to Mendoza. And now just look at that. He is struggling a lot.
Plus, with him having a direct front end hit, that could be a bit of damage to the engine, I think.
Well, and thanks to that, Lola Churnside has moved up a place now.
Well, at least they won't be finishing dead last.
But he might
Wait,
get
has she actually caught them?
Sorry, I don't think leaders have caught up with the lap cars yet. So
Wait, no. I mean Lola. She wasn't that far off of the 25.
well, not. I mean, we'll see. Well, last time I checked, I think the gap is significantly closing. Her lap time is faster than the car in front of us. We saw John Appleseed. He's gone into the pits.
Can we go back and have a quick look? I want to just fact check this real quick.
She's a bit far. Oh, we can check a look at the last lap. Okay, well, she's a bit slower than the car in front of her, but I'm certain that there's some other cars that are still slower than her. Camera it up.
As long as those guys up there, as long as those guys in that backpack keep racing each other really hard, then that will give her a chance to catch up to him.
And John Appleseed is struggling still. Oh, we have a problem! Solomon Sheridan's got a problem! Solomon Sheridan's got a problem. What is wrong with Solomon Sheridan? I just realized he has disappeared.
Out of fuel or maybe an engine problem, I believe.
Well, we don't know what's happening to him, but as you can see, he is slowing down like OMG. Something's gone wrong with him. I think he's a bit like what happened in the last two collisions. He must have got pushed. Oh, he got pushed onto the wall. Oh, he was slowing down. He was slowing down.
I believe they may have either ran out of fuel or may have had an engine issue here.
Well, you can see Solomon Sheridan is driving literally out of his own level of driving. Like, yeah.
No, I think the reason for that is he's trying to get out of the way so that he doesn't cause any issues to the guys behind him.
It is a tight track, so could say that. But Solomon Sheridan, his chances are almost, well, winning the race is just done, and that will dent his hopes of winning a championship. Yeah, that will dent his hopes of winning a championship even further. Poor old Solomon Sheridan. But he's now
They'll probably pit this time. Yep, they will.
He is pitting, but nobody else has pit yet.
I mean, Lola's going to pick up another position, I think.
So, Drew Walker.
Oh, is that Riley Hill into the top 5 now?
Yes. He's now gone past Thomas Giuliano.
Those two behind him are eating into the lead of the 47.
Kendrick Meeks. Oh,
in my opinion,
they'll
get close, but they might not catch him.
Kendrick Meeks.
Solomon Sheridan's gonna be in the way. Lap down.
Solomon Sheridan is aware that Drew Walker is coming at him. He's currently in the lead. Drew Walker is, so Solomon Sheridan needs to know what to do. I mean, because of the tight track, it's probably going to be difficult for him to let Drew Walker pass.
That'll give Cam Wright and Kendrick Meeks a chance they were looking for.
There's hope. Oh, they're slightly closer. Now Drew Walker needs to do something as fast as possible before, Cam Wright catches up with him. Oh, so Drew Walker is doing his best, and Solomon Sheridan is doing his best. In fact, they're trailing together now. I think with the extra draft, that could put them away. can get them away from the car behind him even further. Oh, yellow flag just gone out. As we can see, a yellow flag has been waved. So finally there's a caution coming up. But who calls the caution and what happened? So what happened? I have no idea what happened down here.
Doesn't look to be any further damage to Churnside's car, so I don't think it was them. But this is the break that 54 was looking for. They were looking for a caution, and now they've got one.
We'll find out. Oh, LaForge Henry and Imperious Delta have both been involved in an accident. They've both retired. Let's find out what happened to them. Well, this is a bit of a wreck.
Oh, that looks bad.
Oh, that must have called it pretty well. LaForge Henry.
It's another situation. It's just like what happened to the 54. Oh!
Both of them hit the wall. Both drivers. They've taken each other out. Just a classical moment we just saw. And Paris Delta and LaForge Henry both collected each other.
The 4's hit was a lot heavier than the 54's.
But still, the severity of the damages means that they're not going to go any further. Let's go on board this guy.
This is the break that 54 was looking for. They needed a caution. They've got one.
There he goes.
I doubt they'll be able to win. But with the speed they had during that run, even after wrecking, they may be able to gain a few positions and possibly get back into the points.
There is potential that we're going to have a real shake-up of the leaderboard right now as we hit the yellow flag.
Do we have eyes on the 54?
Churnside's back on the lead lap, so that's good news. Well, she was on the lead lap anyway, but she's now in 32nd place. And, well, she's a bit far, but hopefully she can catch up before the yellow flag comes out. Well, before there's no yellow flag. But anyway, she's right here. Oh, and there's her teammate, Jacob Hamann, right in front of her. So let's skip through to the restart. Let's hope another yellow flag doesn't cause it again. Okay, and away we go. Richard Petty retains that lead, and I think Cam Wright is on the charge right now. But let's see what will happen.
Drew Walker.
This could technically be third time lucky for Drew Walker if he wins that race. I mean, the last two races he was leading, well, almost the whole of the race, but then he dropped it. First at Indianapolis, then at Chicagoland, and then here. Could this be third time lucky to finally get a win this season, or will Cam Wright deny it?
Do we know how the 54 is doing? See if they passed anyone yet.
She's still trailing behind the other cars, so at least she's still keeping an eye at the pack up front. She's not losing any space just yet. Of course, be aware that the cars in front of her are really packed in. So there's a bit of a warning to say. Ooh, Nello Hamilton.
Look, they have Nello Hamilton.
Hamilton, I think something's gone wrong, especially at the restart. So He might have gone. Oh, he's gone into the pits. Oh. Oh,
I
what the
think they
hell?
may have had a problem and had to pit.
Well, yeah, I think probably tire issues, but whatever. I could have got more, but I'm unable to capture it. Oh, another yellow flag has come out again. We don't know what's happened now. Oh, that Quinn Melanie in the pits. Quinn Melanie in the pits.
It is. That will be Quinn in the pits.
Oh, well, that was bad. That is definitely worse than last time.
Who was it?
Look at, Richard Petty Jr. Oh, no, that's not Richard Petty. That is Miyashi. Where's Miyashi? Yeah, he's right there. He got hit. He punted. Oh, it's Avery Hamilton. He punted that Japanese driver. Oh, that was close. I don't think he's collected any other driver, but that was a close shot. Even Churnside avoided hitting that Japanese driver, the number 50 BMW. Don't know what Avery Hamilton is. Well, we found out the issue and we don't know why he did it, but anyway.
So one of the Hamiltons has an issue and the other ends up turning someone.
Well, pretty much.
Can we have an update on what the current positions are? Who's in the point? Cam Wright, Richard Petty Jr. is the last car in the points. Churnside doesn't have much farther to go. She may be able to pass them and get into that top 26 for points.
And I think Melanie does have some sort of relief, as well. We do hope that he'll be able to return back to the lead lap before we start getting a green again.
Now the satellite team are thinking about keeping Churnside on as their fourth car, but we'll have to see how that goes over with the officials.
Okay, finally we're going green again.
47's got a good jump on these restarts, but those two cars behind him, three cars behind him, they all feel that they have race-winning potential.
Roberto Crown Jr. up into the top 10, but probably not for long. John Appleseed is a lap car. Once again, often we saw John Appleseed, he's a lap car. So this is pretty unusual. And this is not going to be good for the cars behind him. Oh, Joe Giuliano attempts a move on Riley Hill. He wants to take that place back.
Hill's going to have the inside further line. Cam right to the back bumper of the 47.
And just take a look. Oh, Thomas Giuliano seems to have gone too much pressure now. He has now starting to fall back. And now that will lead lap car of John Appleseed to take it away. And Roberto Crown Jr. I think John Appleseed is getting draft from him, so that will push Thomas Giuliano into real pressure. Make sure all the cars survive this lap. Oh, look at Jameson. What happened to him? He's so wrecked. So look at him with a hood missing in front of him. Oh. All cars have made it. As Dex Miyazaki gets past Dylan Hayden for 7th place. Oh! Austin Leon's having an issue as well. What has happened to Austin Leon? He appears to be smashed. Oh my god, Austin Leon, he got smashed. I think he got somewhat turned. Ooh! I think he must have lost control after trying to make a turn, as well as trying to let a driver go. for an overtake. And unfortunately, he just lost the turn. Now he's ended up under the wall.
Well, again, rise to 54, another position closer to edging into the points.
I think Cat Rowe, he tried to let Cat Rose pass, and he hit the wall. He lost and went out onto the wall.
Can we get an update on the full border positions?
That's fine. Well, the full board, we'll take a look at faster lap. As Camera is on the chase, he is charging right behind to walk and see if he can take that lead and finally win his first race.
Who's the last car who will be earning points?
Well, we'll find out. It's the number 43 of Richard Petty Jr.
Still got to gain 4 positions.
Oh, number 54 is still within, as you can see. Oh, there's a change. 25, I think it's overtaken number 6. Drew Walker with the fast lap time, but his victory is somewhat in the balance as Camera and of course Kendrick Meeks right behind him in the mix.
Hill Meeks cars always seem to be good at the road courses.
They've been Austin Leong's having real problems. I think this is going to be something for the lead cars to watch out. That Austin Leong is slow, but we don't know where he's going to end up. Here comes Cam Wright.
Well, last time we saw Austin Leong be slow, he lepaged the field.
Just like that. And it seems Drew Walker is about to lose that lead. And here comes Kendrick Meeks as well. He pushes Cam Wright onto the lead. And Riley Hill joins the mix as well. Hopefully to join in for
contact between the 47 and the 19.
Oh, we now have
might have been a bit of contact
lead. Drew Walker is losing ground already. That gives Riley Hill a chance to try and overtake him as well for 3rd place. Cam Wright is now into the lead. Kendrick Meeks in 2nd place.
How many laps to go?
We've got 2 laps to go. We're on the penultimate lap now. And I think Austin Leong is gone now. As confirmed, Austin Leong has now retired from the race. He must have crawled into the pits finally, like a gentleman.
Meeks is going to try.
Oh, Cam Wright
HMR and JCM, both of them knocking at the door of the 88.
Drew Walker is still your championship leader, but already
either way, it's technically a win for. Either way, it would technically be a win for JC as the
is not giving
as the Hill Meeks cars are as all the Hill Meeks cars are using JC performance parts. Drew Walker's going to try and hammer him back to the lead. Get around both of them.
He's trying to overtake 2 cars all at once. Take a look at Drew Walker. Here he goes. It's not going to be for long. Ooh. Whoa. Just
speak about him. Here's team owner.
Here's the team owner. Yep, Drew Walker goes in for a contact.
I think Drew Walker is going to make it. Oh, not quite.
Is going to be on the white flag this time. Canadian Tire has brought some great things in the past. We look to have another one in the making.
I think Drew Walker is going to make it because he's on the inside, so he's got more grip on the inside. And, they're still side by side, but one of them needs to go up front. Look at that. This is an ultimate battle for the lead on this last lap. Drew Walker has just made it.
If they keep battling each other, then that gives the 19 and 15 a chance.
Exactly. The 2 Hill Meeks cars behind, hoping the 47 can keep the 88 fighting. Looks like not going to happen. 47 goes out to the lead. 88 begins to lose out. This will be only Drew Walker's 2nd victory, our championship leader. When last year they took and then nothing since.
And something else that could help the 47 if the 19 manages to get a run on the 88 and they battle, that will also help him. Knows the 15 is going to make a last ditch effort on his teammate.
I don't think it's gonna work. I think 19's got it.
Yeah, pretty much. As we see, Kendrick Meeks about to lose that spot to his teammate Riley Hill for third place as the race comes to a close. And Drew Walker, he will finally come home with a win if he can. Just a few more corners to go, and that will be it. Kendrick Meeks is now
the final
rolling
corner.
up potential second place.
It's a shame that the 54 will not score points for the second race in a row.
Here comes Drew Walker for JC Motorsports. Second victory for that team. Drew Walker wins the Canada.
And Drew Walker's second victory, and his first win since Daytona Season 1. What a long wait for his second victory. Drew Walker,
Our championship leader and team championship leader too will finish finally in the lead. Cam right behind them, and then two Hill Meeks racing cars. It's Riley Hill and Kendrick Meeks.
Boulder Crown Jr. 5th place. Giuliano and a promising 6th place finish after starting for 3rd place. Arthur Xavier
JC
7th.
Motorsports just announced a new diecast line. That will be the first race winning diecast then. Drew Walker's number 47 Canada win.
What a boost to his chemistry. We go down the order further. Alright, Alejo in 8th place. He'll finish 8th place. Dylan Hayden 9th place. And Dex Miyazaki 10th place. But I want to see that battle for the lead on, well, somewhat the last lap of the race. Well, coming up through from penultimate lap to the last lap of the race. That was some nerve-wracking move down there for the two drivers. I need to replay that. Drew
Can you
Walker-
go over to Drew Walker? I need to take a screenshot of his car so I can make a diecast cover. There it is. Yeah, that'll do.
Mhm.
Yep, got it.
Video. Let's see the battle for. Oops. There he is. So this is how long they actually stayed side by side. That was really longer than what I thought it would be. Let's see how.
Yeah, they were side by side for like an entire.
Well, almost.
Drew Walker move there, gets a 19. Meanwhile, 88 runs wide up there. 19 being an ally to the 47 car lets him by pretty easily as soon as he could. And going into the next corner, the 47 is already side by side with the 88 who made a mistake on the last corner, and that's when they start going side by side, and they will not stop going side by side until the last lap.
Yeah, and they've been almost side by side at least since then, as even coming through the start finish line for the last lap, and they've been continuing on for about maybe another minute or so since then. But this is definitely a classic moment. Well, not classic, but this is definitely something to remember of this legendary battle for the lead. And I think Kendrick Meeks is still in top 3 in points after recording several top 10 finishes.
I'm making a diecast box for this race win right now.
Alright. Well, Drew Walker is the king of Canada
Finally,
today.
once again, a race winner.
Where is my damn car?
What damn car?
One that I'm going to have to get reference for tomorrow to remake.
Well, I don't know
What
plans are for
car?
tomorrow.
Your British accent. Any races tomorrow, Weeb?
I might take a break for tomorrow because
Okay.
I think for the past 5 days, maybe more, I've been doing races since then, and
Yeah.
I think I need a break because of
Totally.
especially when I've had to reset my PC and stuff. So there's a lot of work to put out. So yeah, that'll give me time to settle down. Yeah, sort everything out for hopefully.
Go for it.
Yeah, hopefully we'll make the races better even so every time. When we hit the next race, I think will be in Australia, at the Thunderdome, Calder Park.
Yep.
That's the same.
Correct.
That's the same oval where NASCAR once did a race there as an exhibition race back in 1989.
Oh my god! I'm already back to March of this year. How long ago did I make this damn thing?
Leland, what program do you use to make your stuff?
Paint.net.
Pin.net, yeah.
Fastest lap, Drew
where is
Walker.
it?
Yep, no surprise there.
I mean, Solomon Sheridan started poor, but of course, his race ended really miserably. But he finished a good 26th place, so he still got that 1 point.
Ooh.
Don't know if I'm looking in the wrong Discord.
Cool.
You know what? I don't think I am, but I have an idea.
Yeah, John Appleseed. We're doing Motegi, as well in the season. I think Motegi will come after Australia. Yeah. First, we're doing Australia, Motegi, Germany, and then back to the US.
Yep.
Yep, that's right. Right.
24 premium. Alright, I gotta go.
No problem. Take care.
Jesus Christ.
I hope everyone was there when I played the Canadian national anthem.
I found it. Took me long enough, but I found it. I have had to go back to March, February. Oh my goodness Christ.
All right.
You're looking news.
Yes, hold on a second. Oh, I see. What's this number 18 doing over there? Oh, maybe that's a new paint scheme coming soon. Right. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream at least. Because it's getting really quiet now. But anyway, well, let me take a look at the chat. It's getting a bit popular now compared to last time. Oh, alright. Alasia, I forgot he's Canadian. Okay. I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Thank you everyone for joining on this chat. Well, on the stream. And then coming up next, as I mentioned, will be Australia. And yeah, first trip to Australia. Thank you everyone as well for commentating. Well, for those who eventually came in to commentate alongside him was I was commentating alone for like nearly half of the race. But yeah, I've done everything I can, so yeah, I'm tired. Right, let's wrap it up, and thank you everyone. I shall all see you, don't know when, but I'll definitely confirm the days, but whenever I do, we'll be heading off to Australia next. Take care, and I'll see you guys very soon.